it's one of those days where I don't really feel like putting out a video, yet I do because I want to stay consistent on my YouTube channel. So it's one of those days where I just put the camera on and I'm gonna talk about whatever. And, you know, I got my ripped shirt here, you know, all good today. So let me talk about, actually I do have an idea, a vague idea of what I wanted to talk about today. And it's on the topic of judgment. Judgment. There are so many judgmental people in the world. And I've been observing this. And I'm not saying that I never judge anybody, because I'm sure my judgments come out just like anybody else's. But let me just say, the world is full of so many judgmental people. And it's like, what if we took all those judgments and we transferred that energy into something else instead of just condemning others all the time? You know? I'm on, I don't want to say what group it is, but it's like an academic group on Facebook. And I'm afraid to post anything on it, or I see that other people have been posting under an anonymous name, which people have a problem with. Like, why are you posting anonymous? Reveal yourself, you know? Because the group is so damn judgmental. And I think judgmental people don't realize they're being judgmental a lot of times. So I'm talking about the know-it-alls, the correction officers of the world, the people who are always right, the academic scholars who condemn the person who's just out of school asking a question and feels stupid asking it in the first place. The ego comes out hardcore. Like, what is this? What is this? It's such a toxic thing. And like I said, a lot of people don't realize that they're being judgmental. They just think that they know it all. It's just like their ego. But by judging others, coming out as judgy, it gives them some kind of power to reinforce this idea that we know it all. But none of us know it all. Let me just put it out there. We are going to be judged in life, and we're going to judge ourselves. We go throughout life just feeling judged and judging. We feel judged by our parents, by our friends, by people we don't even know on social media. We feel judged by coworkers. We feel judged by the universe. We feel judged by ourselves. And we have these expectations of what our life is supposed to look like, how we're supposed to be, that we're just supposed to know it all from the get-go. But here's the thing, we need judgment. Judgment can be healthy. Judgment is our indicator, say, it's kind of like goes along with a gut feeling. So we can judge a person by their character, knowing not to trust them, right? It protects us in some capacity. But when does judgment get toxic? When it's based on rash decisions, when it's based on just pure ego, when it's based on you're judging another person based on a group you're a part of, or something to that effect. So there's judgment, healthy judgment, that keeps us safe and protected from harm, which goes along with our just instinct in life. And then there's judgmental, which is different. And I think we need to be more aware of when we're being judgmental to other people. And instead of saying, oh, well, that person's too sensitive, we need to take a look at why we feel that way or what we're projecting out onto somebody. So a lot of videos or people, I would think, would be more about the other person. Well, why is this person too scared to ask a question? Or why are they so sensitive? Or they should know this information. Like the judgmental person puts all of it on, you know, the person who doesn't know it all, the person who's underneath them. But I think we need to talk about the person who does know it all, who claims to know it all, the person who never admits defeat, or the person who doesn't recognize that they're judging another. So no matter what you do in life, no matter how much you know, no matter what direction you take, no matter how hard you try, somebody will always be there to correct you. Somebody will always be there to correct you. And you know what? That person, just because they correct you, may not always be right. So take the correction officers, I like to call them, of the world, advice, or the know-it-alls, but just realize that they may not always be right. They may not know it all. And they just might be projecting onto you. But that's not the point. The point is that everything you do in life, no matter how hard you try to be perfect in life, somebody's always going to be there to judge you. Always. So you just have to expect it in life. You just have to expect that you're going to get a bad comment on a YouTube video, that you're going to get a judgment from somebody in your family about any decision you make, that you're going to have a friend who disagrees with the person that you're dating. You're always going to have somebody who thinks they know. But you know what? You are the best judge of character for yourself. You really, really are. So I think we need to take other people's opinions with a grain of salt. With a grain of salt. And realize that no matter what, you just have to keep going. You just have to keep pushing through. You just have to keep following your heart, making your own decisions in life, asking questions, whether or not they're stupid, so you can finally get some freaking answers by somebody who's not being judgmental. That's all I'm saying. So anyway, that's all I got for today. I hope you enjoy this. Let me know, hit that like button, subscribe. I put out new videos every single week for you on all kinds of topics. And on that note, I will see you on the next video. Peace.